In the early 1900s, there was a secret Japanese organization called the Black Dragon Society that became obsessed with Islam. These were Japanese politicians and military leaders who believed that the Muslims were a powerful and united force, and perhaps the only force in the world that could stand up to the European powers at the time. So they invited a Russian Muslim and scholar by the name of Abdul Rashid Ibrahim to join them in Tokyo and to help them gain connections into the Muslim world. And although they were using him for geopolitical means, through them, Abdul Rashid was able to begin spreading da'wah in Japan, helping build the Tokyo Masjid and becoming its first imam. Soon Japan began building masjids in other cities as well, and they created organizations like the Islamic Culture Association, which was Japan's first research institute that focused on Islam. They were publishing books about Islam and setting up exhibitions for the public to see the world of Islam. There were even a number of high-level Japanese who converted to Islam, including Torajiro Yamada, who was the businessman that traveled to the Ottoman Empire, Shumei Okawa, who was the propaganda minister of Japan that converted later on in his life, and Mitsutaro Yamaoka, who was part of the Black Dragons and was the first Japanese person to go for Hajj. There was even one Japanese man called Yutaka Tani who was known as the Muslim Robin Hood because he used to steal from the mafia and give to the poor, and who later became a spy to fight against the British. These are the hidden stories in the history of our ummah, and it's the reason that I'm writing this book, the entire history of Islam. In it, I will tell the stories of Vietnamese Muslim kingdoms and Chinese Muslim sultanates, Muslim empires in Spain and Portugal, and Muslim emirates in Italy and Greece. Never has a book like this been written before in the entire history of this ummah. This will be the first of its kind to tell the entire history of Islam from Ibrahim alayhi salam to the modern era, and from Brazil in the west to Japan in the east. So go to my website now and pre-order the book. I will literally write your name into the book. This is how the ummah will remember you. Because when people, generations from now, read this book and they see your name in it, they will know that it was you who helped this book right from the beginning. It was you who was there first, and it was you who was the reason this book was able to be printed. So go to my website and pre-order the book now, and may Allah grant your name a legacy that will remain with this ummah until the very last day.